friends, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. So today we are once again going to have an analysis of one more topic, COVID-19 and food security. The context of this topic is that today we are witnessing corona crisis, lockdown and reduced economic activity. This has a bearing on global food system, that is food production, food distribution and food consumption. As such, FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, has also issued warning of food crisis, and three big questions are lying before us regarding food availability, food affordability, and farm sector crisis. Now let us analyze each question one by one. The first question is: has the world enough food? That is food availability. The FAO on 2nd April said that the world has 861 million tons of cereals, but the concern is inequality prevailing in the stock. For example, some countries have inventories for 3 months, but other countries have 1 month. Similarly, we can see China has 52% of global wheat stock and India has 20% of rice stock. Thus, world stock and national stock may be misleading. Further, challenges are also there, as this free flow of food stock may be interrupted. For example, Kazakhstan has banned wheat export. Similarly, Vietnam has banned rice exports. Thus, global food supply system is at risk. Now friends, let us see the second question, price affordability related dynamics. In fact, today both supply and demand are in disarray. They are disturbed, and therefore uncertainty in price is prevailing. This uncertainty is due to what is prevailing stock and the various supply disruption related problems that we are facing. At the same time, some anomaly may also be seen by us. For example, these developed countries, they are facing rise in retail price. This is largely due to panic buying, such as in news we saw supermarket shelves they were emptied. Similarly, export restrictions are there, such as by Kazakhstan and Vietnam we mentioned above, and supply chain disruption is there. However, in India, food prices has in general not seen that rise, as both supply and demand are declining. Why this supply is declining? Because of lockdown, reduced mobility, such as lakhs of trucks are stranding on highways. Similarly, demand is declining in India due to mass unemployment, particularly for daily workers. Now the third question is farm sector crisis. This is suffering because the input-output market for farm sector is disrupted. Let us first see the input market. There is shortage of labor to harvest the Rabi crops. This is one example. The green revolution areas are facing this due to outflux of migrant laborers and the ongoing lockdown. The work in rice mills is also disrupted because these rice mills are dependent on migrant laborers. This input of laborer getting disrupted in rice mills is also disrupting the output market, because now these mills are not buying paddy from farmers. Similarly, the labor shortage in milk processing plants and cold storage is there. Now let us see the output market, how it is disturbed. So the first is the disruption in harvesting activities itself. The crops are there in the field and it is not getting harvested because there is no worker, no laborer. Secondly, procurement by government is disrupted. Thirdly, there is blockade in transportation, so mobility is also one reason for this linkage to the output market, and the shutdown in retail market is another cause. Now friends, let us see what should be done. What measures should be taken to ensure flow of food, that is operation of food system. For this we should see through two-pronged strategy, one for demand side and the other for supply side. Let us first see the demand side. Firstly, due to restaurant closures, demand for food is not there. This can be compensated by promoting the online food sector while ensuring all social distancing and hygiene like criteria. Secondly, we should emphasize on social protection measures such as income support to daily workers, vulnerable section, and in fact the government is transferring cash in Jan Dhan accounts and it is a welcome step. Similarly, 80 crores people are to be given free ration for 3 months. So this is again one more example of social protection scheme. On immediate basis, food distribution to vulnerable people is also needed, and many civil society are contributing to this. And this is also augmenting the demand side. So it is also a welcome step on the side of demand. Now let us see the supply side. Firstly, when the whole world is interdependent today on food supply, Then obviously global partnership is needed to ensure the global food flow, such as by tariff or non-tariff barrier relaxation. This is very important because let us see this Vietnam and Kazakhstan example. They are banning exports, and this is in fact pointing towards need of global governance, which is very much needed when the pandemic is global. Now, secondly, there should be also efficiency in logistics. One specific example is collection center and warehousing near small farmers to reduce the mobility. This food can also be then distributed in local populace, and the government has in fact pledged to provide free ration to 80 crore of people. So this can be done logistics efficiency. Then the third is ensuring safety of farm workers, such as providing them with masks, with gloves, and promoting them to work on their fields. For example, they should be given finance to buy machineries, and this will by having these machineries they will compensate the labor shortage. To conclude, friends, we can say that world has today enough food stock in general, but its equitable distribution remains a big challenge. Further, if lockdown prolongs, then future food supply may also get adversely affected. Therefore, there is need of innovation and global partnership to secure the global food system. Thank you.